Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Day 5 after immediate dentures after extractions. Looking a little different than yesterday. Honestly, if you would have asked me if I would have got up and did my makeup this morning, my answer would have been no. I had a pretty rough night. But we'll get into that. Today's day 5. I had my extractions on Friday at 11 a.m. Today's Monday at 1 p.m. So, a little bit over the 96-hour mark, I guess. 98-hour mark, whatever. Almost said 100 hours of dentures. Wow. But, yes, I did have a pretty rough night last night. I woke up in the middle of the night. I think it's more from me. I am an open mouth sleeper. So I think from me sleeping with my mouth open, it's drying my mouth out too much, and then my gums are getting dry, and it's causing a serious pinchy feeling. So I had to get up in the middle of the night and take some meds, and I also took some ibuprofen. I took some Tylenol, and I did end up taking half of a Tylenol 3. I woke up about 5 o'clock this morning in excruciating pain from this sore spot. There is one part of my denture that I had a concern about before I even had my extractions, because when I looked at it, it just looked like it bent in toward my gum, and I could just tell it was going to irritate me because it was kind of like a hook almost right on a corner, and it was up further than the rest of the denture. It's right here. Like, this is where I'm most swollen still, and this is where it's rubbing. So I started to feel it rubbing yesterday, and honestly, it was stupid on my part not to call. I should have called Aspen yesterday to try to get in, but I allowed my irrational fear after them telling me Friday that they couldn't see me for adjustments. I allowed that to cause me not to call them yesterday, and I should have, because then it could have gotten fixed yesterday or even today, and I would be in less pain. Because then I had to call today, and now they can't see me until tomorrow. But better than nothing. Hopefully they'll get that shaved down and I won't have any more issues, because honestly, if it weren't for that sore spot, I'd be doing okay. My main complaint is pressure. I'm still feeling a lot of pressure, especially as the day goes on. I feel a lot of pressure building within inside of my denture, just a heartbeat pulsating, like the. But my incision, not incisions, I'm sorry. My extraction sites are looking, I mean, it looks like a war zone in there, to be honest, but they look normal. Everything seems to be going according to plan. Taking them in and out sucks. It's not a good feeling, but it's not as bad as I expected, especially with having so many open spots. But the extraction sites themselves don't feel super painful. Like, I'm not having a lot of pain from getting them pulled. So if it weren't for the denture rubbing, I don't feel like I would be having like a ton of issues. Sorry, I did try to get like a cute little glittery backdrop, and it's like a weird material. I don't know how to like smooth it out because I can't iron it because it's like plastic. So I guess we just gotta wait for it to like straighten out. But it's better than being in here in a dark room, right? Anyway, I tried to mistakenly eat a McDonald's cheeseburger chopped up last night. That was really stupid on my part. It was too much too soon. I was starving. I was so tired of eating mushy foods and liquids that I wanted food. And I've seen several people say that if you cut a burger up small enough that it's doable. So, I tried it, and I'm not ready. I ended up having to excuse myself from the table, and I went and cried in the bathroom while my family ate dinner, just because I was pissed at myself, honestly. Like, I knew better. Why would I do that to myself? Like, I knew I wasn't going to be super successful, and all I did was make myself feel worse because I was so hungry. I had something in front of me that I wanted to eat so badly, and I failed. So then I was hungry. I was emotional. I cried. I got it out, whatever. Thank goodness for my husband. He's such a sweetheart. He went out again and got me, macaroni and cheese from Chick-fil-A, which, that was good, but it's still mush. Like, I'm just so tired of mushy foods. I want food. I want real food. Like, I'm thinking about making like pulled pork or something, like something I can just, I don't know. I need something other than this crap I'm eating. It's just not doing it for me. But if I learned anything, it's just to keep trying. I think my new motto, because I watch so much Disney, and Nemo is such a big hit in my house, just keep swimming. So I'm just going to tell myself, just keep eating, just keep eating, just keep eating, eating, eating. We'll get there, right? Today I woke up not feeling great, honestly, not feeling great at all. But I told myself, I'm going to get up, I'm going to do my hair, and I'm going to do my makeup. I want to see what these dentures look like on a normal faced me, like how I look every day. I want to see what they're gonna look like. And in doing so, I took some pictures of myself and I felt really great. I actually posted them in a collage in a previous video to this. Those are the pictures that I took. And upon taking those, I decided to go public on my social media about getting dentures. It was not an easy choice. I went back and forth about how to present the situation because honestly, if you knew me before this and I come to see you the way I look now, it's very obvious that these are not my teeth. I did not have perfect teeth by any means. And if you knew me, which a lot of people on my Facebook have known me a lot of my life, it's going to be obvious. So like, I love those pictures and I wanted to post them, and I kept asking myself, is someone going to notice? And if someone says to me, what did you have done, or did you do something to your teeth? Like, how am I going to address that? I felt ashamed. So I took a few minutes to collect myself and I said, you know, I'm just going to put it this way. I'm going to post these pictures and I'm going to say, let me reintroduce myself. I've been through hell and back the last few years, and the last thing that I'm going to allow to defeat me is shame. I love me. And that's what I posted on Facebook. And you would not, and Instagram, but you would not believe the amount of love and support that I'm receiving from everyone. I didn't full-fledged go out and tell everyone what I had done. People may think I got veneers. People may think I got dentures. I'm not sure. I honestly don't care. I just told myself I'm living a lie and I'm just living speculation of people just judging me, because I'm just going to sit here and think the whole time, oh my God, I wonder if people know. I wonder if they know. I wonder if they know. Can they tell? Is it obvious? So you know what? I made it obvious. I did it for myself. Now I don't have to worry what people are thinking because I told them myself. I don't have to worry about the gossip because I told it straight from the horse's mouth. If people can't accept me for who I am, they're not meant to be a part of my life. That's just the way it is. It took me a long time to come to terms with getting dentures. It took me a long time to come to terms with not having my teeth in my mouth. But I look back at the pictures of me before this and it was bad. I'm still healing. I'm still talking very funny. The front here is still very swollen and up here. So it's still early. But to have so much progress so soon gives me hope. And I hope that by coming on here and showing you guys that there's hope, that you too can feel confident in your decision to get dentures, and you know that you can do this. I was so scared. Never in my life did I think that I was going to go through with it. I scheduled the appointment. I thought I was going to chicken out. Then I paid for my dentures, and then I allowed the guilt of I spend so much money push me to my appointment. But it was the best decision of my life. I do not regret this. Especially now that I'm not hiding anymore. And I feel like everybody knows. I'm not keeping a secret anymore. I feel free. It's a good feeling. I'm not saying you have to do it, but it's something that's helped me a lot. Also, something that's helped me a lot. Just a second. I decided for this journey, I know I'm kind of doing like a vlog journal of this. I decided to get like a little book at the store and make my denture diary. What I decided to do in here was I started with like a timeline of my problems, like when I started to experience broken teeth or extreme abscesses, or when I was getting teeth pulled, things dentists were telling me through the years, a timeline up until when my teeth started to get really bad to when I chose to get dentures. And then I also wrote my feelings down the day before, the day of, and the day after extractions. I wrote down my post-op instructions so that I wouldn't lose them just in case I needed them. But then I also wrote out my feelings, how I was feeling before, during, and after the procedure. This is helping me cope for things that I don't feel like saying out loud to people, that I'm dealing with personally, that I still feel like I need to get out of my system. I highly recommend that for anyone who's looking to just, this is hard for everybody. Men, women, it doesn't matter what your age is. This is tough. I don't care how strong you think you are. This is mentally exhausting more than anything. It's a mental challenge because it literally challenges so many different parts of you. The way you look, the way you feel, the way you talk, the way you eat, the way you breathe. Everything changes. Everything. It's all about acceptance. You have to learn to love yourself. If you can't love yourself, nobody's going to love you for who you are, because you're always going to be living a lie, trying to please everyone else. If you don't love who you are, you're trying to change yourself into someone all the time to make someone else happy. And who's unhappy in the end of that? You. So I'm just here to let you guys know that this does get better. I'm 5 days out, and I finally see like things are starting to go uphill instead of downhill. Still not having great luck with eating. I mean, mac and cheese and soft stuff are great. I haven't really tried anything much else today just because I didn't want to upset myself. So I did eat the rest of my macaroni and cheese this morning just so I could take my meds. That antibiotic's really messing with my stomach, and I'm hoping that I can lay off the ibuprofen soon because my stomach ulcer is not liking it. But I appreciate all of your love and support. Thank you all for continuing to comment and view and come in and show me your love. Like, I love that you guys are following along and checking in on me every day. It means the world to me. I did not expect to have so many of you coming along during the journey. I thought maybe I'd come back in a few months and there'd be some questions, but it's so nice coming back every day and having people to talk to, like, in real time. I love having all of you to talk to because it's not easy going through the situation when there's not other people to relate to in real life. I know some people with dentures, but not really anybody I'm close to that I feel, confident enough to walk up and say, hey, can we talk about your dentures? No, I'm not about to do that. So it's nice having people on here who openly want to discuss this and not feel ashamed about it. Between YouTube and my Facebook denture groups, if it weren't for those and my supportive husband, I never would have made it through this. I probably never would have gone through it. I'd still be on the other side of things wondering what the hell I should do with a broken front tooth, just waiting for the day that it's going to break and fall out. I'm so thankful that I made it to my extraction day without my front tooth breaking because I was very scared. Oh, I love this song. Turn it up for a second. Alexa, turn this song up. Anyway, what I was saying was I thank all of you for your support and love, and I pray that you all find comfort in what I'm telling you. I've had good, bad, and ugly during this. I mean, all in all, I think I've had a pretty good experience, all things considered, because I know people are having it pretty rough. But I hope that by watching my videos, it gives you hope and it gives you the courage to go through with this, because I know that by watching several people on YouTube, it is what really pushed me to know that I could make it through this and that I was going to come out on the other side happy. So I hope that I'm able to provide that for some of you. If you're still on the other side of things, this is possible. It's not the worst thing you're ever going to experience. Yes, it's unpleasant. No, it's not fun. It doesn't feel great, but it does get better. It's not a long-term hatred, misery type of situation. I never thought after having this many teeth pulled and having this thing in my mouth that I'd be feeling so good after 5 days. Never in my life did I think. I thought at this point I would be down on my knees asking somebody to put me out of my misery. But I'm honestly feeling pretty good today. And I pray that continues, that I don't wake up tomorrow worse. Hopefully Aspen can really help me out tomorrow and get my sore spots under control so that I can really feel better. I hope that I don't really get any other sore spots because my denture's fitting pretty great and I'd really rather not drill it down some and then lose my suction because it's really fitting pretty good right now. Like, I'm not using any adhesive or anything, and it's just up in there. If I can give anyone any advice when it comes to like taking your dentures out for the first time, what everyone told me was to put your fingers in the back, which I may do a demonstration video of this once I'm a little more healed, but it literally just looks like somebody set off a grenade in my mouth, and I'm not comfortable showing that off yet. I'm just not. But what I thought everyone gave me as advice is to either like swish some salt water around your mouth to get it loose, or you stick your fingers up in the back on one side or the other and pull down lightly just to break the suction, and then you'll do the same to the other side and then lightly pull forward. That's been the most helpful way for me to do it. That seems to be the easiest way for me to get them out and the least painful. So that's what I've been doing. I've also been using the Oragel for mouth sores mouthwash. It's awesome. Makes my mouth feel nice and clean, and it suds up real nice and just makes it feel real nice. Benzodent has been amazing. My husband also got me this Kanka mouth liquid last night, and I think it has like the same exact, it's weird, it has benzocaine in it, 20%. I'm not sure if that, I see benzo, so I think like Benzodent, okay, I think it's the same. My stuff's in my bathroom, I'll have to check. I want to say it's the same ingredient as Benzodent, but how, for some reason, whenever I put that on this sore spot, it stings to all hell. Like, I cannot use it. I don't know, for some reason, it's just really making me sore. That Kanka pen does not like me. But the Benzodent has been a lifesaver when it comes to the sore spots and this frenulectomy I had. It's really helping me out. Highly recommend some Benzodent. But other than that, I don't really have much else going on right now. After my appointment in Aspen tomorrow, I'll come on and update you guys on how my denture's fitting and how that appointment went. Hopefully they're pretty decent while I'm there, because Friday really ticked me off about the whole situation. So I'm sure they were taking notes about me being an asshole on the phone on my chart. We'll see how they treat me tomorrow. Wish me luck. I'm worried about taking them out in front of the dentist and then them telling me like, oh, there's nothing wrong with them. Like, don't tell me what I'm feeling. But anyway, again, thanks for all the love and support, and I hope to see y'all back here next time. If you have any questions or anything you'd like to let me know, please feel free to give me a comment. I appreciate all the input and all the advice that everyone's giving me, because it's really helping me out. I'm kind of just freestyling this because these dentists are not helping me out to any extent when it comes to my recovery. So I really appreciate all of your support, because without y'all I couldn't do this. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.